Hello everyone, this is Lolly. Welcome back. This is part 2 basically. I'm showing how I'm using the Explosion Box Punchboard. This is different from the Explosion card, so please be aware of that. This is what it makes, and I showed in my first video how I put this together. This is a standalone, so you don't have to do any more. But I am going to go through and make at least maybe 2 more boxes to go inside here. This is the extra large, which starts off at a 12-inch square paper, and now I'm going to do an extra large, which is an 11-inch square paper. So I have that cut out, and you want to remember that your outside of the box paper needs to be upright right now. Okay, and I need to remember that this is the extra large, so I'm going to score on that spot right there and rotate it and go all the way around, doing all 4 sides, always making sure I'm scoring at the right line and that my paper is up in this corner. Flip it over, and then I'm going to score diagonally just to the corner. I'm going to take these off here. Okay, I'm removing my templates, my heart templates. This is my personal chart that I have made showing what size mats you need. And I have 2 options for this. I have one as a digital download in my shop, and I also have one that is pre-laminated, printed laminated, and has an eyelet that you will get if you order your punch board from me. But at the time of this recording, I am out of punch boards and I have more on order. So I'm going to put these in here and trace those out and cut them. Okay, now I'm going to do the rest of these off camera. And those are all done. So now I'm going to go ahead and burnish all of my fold lines because I want to be able to really see where I'm working here. I like to have those burnished so that I can see those fold lines and the score lines a lot better. There we go. Okay, and now based on my cheat sheet, I know that I need a 3 3/8 inch mat for the inside here. And I have scraps left over, so let's start using those up. So 3 3/8 is right between 3 1/4 and 3 1/2. Now I already know that this one is a little short, so I will use paper piecing to add extra there. I will piece these 2 together. That will make another one. How about let's get some of this. It's so hard. These papers are so adorable. I want to use one of these, and I will mat that on one of the other papers. Let's just use the Happy Easter one. Very cute. Now I need to mat that on something. Here's an idea. Okay, so I have this paper, and as you can see, it's both strips are too narrow. But what I can do, let me get this, 3 3/8, is I can piece these together to equal what I want. I should have matched my plaids up before I did that. I didn't do that. I should have matched my plaids first. So we will glue those together and put that over there. Okay, so now I have some. Let's get these put together. Now I'm going to make this as a pocket this time. Oh, I see I didn't catch that. This one has a hole, so we are going to leave that and just do something fun with that. Cover that up somehow. Notice how I'm orienting all my designs upward from the center. This one doesn't matter. And let's go ahead and do this one as a pocket as well. Oops, I did that backwards. Okay. Nope, I don't want to do that. I wanted the lavender side up as a pocket, so I messed up on that one. Let's use the stripe instead. Okay, and this one. This is the one that we are piecing together. It didn't do too bad. I got those pretty well lined up. Now I'm going to use the narrow foam or the thin foam on the back here. And I'm going to cover up that joint right there. So you can hardly tell unless you're looking for it that I have those two cracks right there. Okay, and I have these little pockets here. So let's see what I can put in there. We've got Happy Easter. We also have these little signs there like "You are one cool peep." I think that is adorable. Very cute. And I still have these flowers also that I picked up from, I don't know where it was, probably Michael's or Dollar Store or something. I might be able to just cover up that little spot there. There we go. And we have this pocket here. Easter. Hop, 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 egg hunt, colored eggs, baskets, and chocolate bunnies. Now, the other thing I want to do is I used the extra large heart to trace that, but I want to grab the large and make, maybe some mats to go over these. So to look and see which papers that fits. So I have this, I have the plaid, and I have the polka dot. Let's see how many I can get in here. I just move it away from that hole. Okay, now I am not going to erase my pencil marks because they're, I'm going to flip them over this way. I could score down the middle, fold, and glue it on. It does make it a little difficult when this is folding in and out. So the other thing I could do would be to take it to my scoreboard and cut right down the middle and glue it on separately on either side of that score line like that. Really close, but not on the score line. I think I'll put that on this side right there. Okay, so I'll take this little bunny pattern. It's so cute. And I want the bunnies to be centered up like this. So, okay, I will cut these off camera. Okay, so I'm going to glue those on there. Oops, I meant to do these opposites. You can see I made a mistake there, but it is what it is. Now, if this was going to be the last inner box, I would put something right in the bottom here. But since it's not, I'm going to leave that because I do want to see if I can get another one in there. I feel like this does need something here. Okay. And one thing I forgot about is that we have these lovely enamel dots, and I didn't use those on my first box. Very cute. Oh, so sweet. I just think those enamel dots bring everything to life. Cute. And so what you would do with this now is just to glue that right in the center here. And it helps to kind of get this folded up so you can see. If I just try to glue it down without folding it, I would lose the ability to see where my borders are. I'm just going to hold that down for a moment. And you can see but the difference between the large, the extra, extra large, and the extra large. There isn't that much room here, and that is why I want to be careful about not putting up too much dimension on each of these here. Okay, now that I've got that where I want it, and I've held it for a moment, I'm just going to give that a good burnish with the Ergo Bone Folder. And now when I fold these, I want to try and get all of the flaps going sort of in the same direction. And then I can put a lid on this one if I wanted to, but I really don't because I want the whole thing to fold out. The bunnies that I have still fits in here, but I'm going to go one box smaller. But I do want to show you, you don't need your own lid for this one because the big lid fits the whole thing right now. Okay, and so when they open this, it would be easier for it to fall apart if the if you had a smaller one. So when you go to do your sizes, I would even suggest skip a size to go extra, extra large and then large. I don't know. I would have to make sure I still have room for my bunny on the inside. So I think if I do that, I think I'm going to have to just go ahead and do the large. So I'm going to do the 10 by 10 inch. And see, now I'm looking at the box. I have a pink, and then I have that blue. Lots of options. I think I'm going to go with this super bright one. Let me cut that down to 10 by 10. All right, now I am going to go ahead and do all the scoring for this one and the hearts off camera. So now I have this done, and I know from my template that I made that these panels are going to be 3-inch squares. And this is where it gets comfortable because you could take a 6-inch pad and get 4 of the panels out of there. And I do want to use some of these because they are just so sweet. And this is going to be my last box on the inside, so I am going to decorate the bottom there. I love Easter most of all. That's really cute. Or I have an idea for the center. Let me think. For now, I will just start working on this. And this might be a good time to use up some of these scraps as well. Okay. Let's get these in because there's something I'm thinking about for the center. So let's do this. Actually, this might be... Ooh, let's do that. That's the frame. Now you can use these separately, but I am going to use this and I'm going to put it up on the foam tape. I'm just going to use 2 to conserve resources. And you could offset it like that. I don't like these 2 together, so where does that leave me? Let's do it this way. This is a very deep pocket. Not sure we can get that back out of there. We can't. So, well, when you have something like this that you want to use, but you won't be able to pull it out because it's too short, the thing you can do is to add something to the bottom. So like I could mat this like that. See what I'm saying? Pull, then you can have something to pull out. And now I know it won't get stuck down in the pocket. And it can be pulled out because now it won't go in all the way. That's cute. Happy Easter. I'll put that toward the top. And now we have this one. Easter's on its way. Now I'm thinking, oh, this is so cute. The little chickie coming out of the egg. And I'm wondering if that would fit right in the center. It's too big. Okay, now I need to do something for this center here. For this center one, remember I said 3-inch square, so I wanted 3 of those consecutively. So 3, 6, 9 inches, 9 by 3, and I scored it at 3 and at 6. And I am going to fold those in and burnish those. And now we'll have kind of like a little greeting card. Okay, so that goes on the front. Okay, and then one more thing for the inside. Somebody loves you. This is not going to fit unless I trim. It's a tag. It's not going to fit, and I don't want to cut that up. Easter's on its way. Let's use this one. And I'm making sure when I rub that there's no glue sticking out. Otherwise, my panels are going to adhere to one another. Okay. Now, I have to decide whether I want to... I forgot to get these pinched, so I'm doing that now. If we were to glue that in here, yeah, it looks fine. I'm not going to put panels here. I think the panels in the middle section make that just perfect. I do want to add some of these in here. And the other thing is, this just seems a little lost here. I feel like I need something as a border. I just feel like I can't tell the difference between those two, and this will help to break that up. There we go. Now we know we have a pocket there. Alrighty. Now I want to use, let's see, which size of these? I'm going to put some of these in the centers of the little car there. Right in the hub. Very cute. Oh, those little dot things make that so cute. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so now I want to fold this up. Gonna smush that down in the middle there. And you could use double-sided tape for this. It's just that it's so wasteful. Okay. Alrighty, now let's get that burnished. And we will get this all assembled. Okay, we're going to start with the first box. There we go. And I'm going to put the bunny in there now. There we go. And then the next box. And then this box. And it's okay. It's actually easier if you do this. I've been trying to get, one wing, all the wings facing the same way. It's actually easier if you fold the 2 wings in together and then up, just so you know. I mean, it really is easier. Okay, so then we have that, and then all we need to do is put our lid back on there and our netting. And perfect. And there we have it. So it's nice, and it has a nice weight to it now that it's got 3 boxes in there and all the paper and the bunny. So thank you for watching, everyone, and I hope that that really inspires you to get creating with your explosion box. I have some links down below, and I hope you can take advantage of those.